Now joining us on the Main Street Family Urgent Care Hotline, the voice of the JB Pennington Tigers. It's the one and only Paul Dubose. Paul, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good. How y'all doing?
Man, we are doing great. How's your summer going?
Oh, it's going good. Just been really busy with workouts, volleyball practice, and expecting my brand new son coming into the world.
All right. Congratulations.
I was about to ask you, what's the latest? Any minute now?
It could go any minute. I just told my wife that she can't text or call me while I'm on the radio.
Honey, I'm about to get my time on the radio. Hold that baby in.
Well, if I get a text or call, I'm going to have to let y'all go. So just
hey, no worries, no worries. Well, you guys had a new head coach, Todd Cassidy, come in, and things started out pretty well with the team. And then Jacob Washburn gets hurt middle of the season, but still, it seems like we just got off the phone with Justin Waddle. The community in Bluntsville has kind of rallied behind Todd Cassidy so far.
Yes, they have. And I just listened to Justin previously, and a lot of stuff I'm going to say is going to kind of sound like the same stuff he was saying. But, yes, Coach Cassidy came in last year, and he was and the community really got on board. And, you know, even though the wins and losses didn't show it, I mean, if you came to a ball game, you would think that our record was reversed. Yeah. I mean, it was a really cool atmosphere. It was really cool to see the community get behind it and behind him. And so expecting good things. Me and Bart, my color analyst, said that, you know, we had the bookend wins last year. We had our first and last game. So this year we want those middle wins. We want some of them books to fill the bookshelf up. So that's what we're hoping for.
Paul, last year y'all had Jacob Washburn, of course, a phenomenal running back. He racked up the yards even though he was hurt in the games that he played. Talk about some of the guys that will be coming back that the Tigers will depend on to contribute in the 2016 season.
Well, when Jacob went down last year, we had a junior, now senior step up, Trey Griffin, kind of take the workload over, and he did just fine.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was a wrecking ball. You know, we called Jacob the Beast, and I think a couple of times we referred to Trey as a wrecking ball. I mean, he hits the hole hard. I was talking to him at media days, and I asked him, I said, hey, do you like to run around people or run through people? He said, man, I like to run through people. And so he runs really hard. We have a wide receiver, Bailey Dempsey, who's also one of our primary return guys, who's going to be a playmaker. And then we have our quarterback back, which is really huge to have an experienced quarterback. He had a whole season under his belt in Travis Cleveland. So those are kind of our main three weapons right there. And then we got some other guys that coming back that's going to carry a big load for us. We have a senior plays on the line, Jesse Stevens. He plays right tackle. He's been doing a phenomenal job, played really good last year. And then on defense, we have another senior, Toby Peace. Last year we had J.P. Ogle, who created a lot of havoc for quarterbacks and stuff. Well, Toby Peace is going to kind of slide into that role, and he likes to hit people as well. So it's going to be good to watch these guys play. And we had a young defense that got a lot of playing time last year, but we returned 8 starters on offense and on defense. So things are looking pretty good for us.
Talk about the region. I know last year you guys were in the region with Priceville, playoff team, and North Jackson is a playoff team, DAR, Aniana, of course, Locust Fork, Westminster Christian, Good Hope. This year, you're changing, you're dropping down to 3A, but you're staying with Locust Fork, and you're going to be picking up Susan Moore, but Fultondale, Hanceville, Holly Pond, Vinemont. Talk about that region and what Coach Cassidy's talked to you about it.
Well, our region's tough. I mean, even though we moved down to 3A, I mean, moving down is kind of not really a good term for it because the region's still very, very tough.
It is.
Locust Fork and Susan Moore, of course, are going to be tough. Hanceville is always going to be tough, but a team that not a lot of people probably aren't familiar with in this area is Fultondale. Coach Richie Busby does a fantastic job over there. They've been to the playoffs now 4 or 5, maybe 6 years in a row now. And, they've gone deep every year. I think last year was their first year not getting out of the first round. and he does a fantastic job. But I'm going to tell you that Fultondale, Hanceville, Locust Fork, Susanmore, and of course the Pennington Tigers are going to be the toughest in the region. So.
When you look at the region, like Justin said, you get some of those county schools. You play Cleveland in the middle of the year as well. I'd like to ask everyone about this question because I know how important it is. But playing those county games, it's really special to get them to come to your place or go to their place. It's always a great atmosphere and great to play those county schools and renew those rivalries every once in a while.
Oh yes, I'm an outside boy. I didn't grow up in Blount County, so when I came here and Pennington a couple of years ago, and I started to learn the rivalries and stuff, and just to see the atmosphere and to see both sides of the stands packed out. Our side wearing Pennington colors, black for Cleveland or green for Locust Fork, and to hear the passion, to hear the bands playing. I mean, it's really, really special. And so yes, it's a lot of fun to play these county schools, and looking forward to playing Cleveland this year, and looking forward to that game.
Well, besides football, I know you help out with a couple of other sports. Talk about last year and how volleyball went, and softball and baseball.
All right. Well, let's start with volleyball. Coach Adams, she last year, they had a very, very successful year. She had a very experienced team, and they had a really good year. They didn't make it out of area, but, regular season-wise, they had a really good year. Softball, we were one run away from making it down to Montgomery. We had a really good Saturday down in Tuscaloosa. We played and beat Aniana, and then we played and defeated Claiborne County, and then we came up against Carbon Hill, and we lost to them by 1 in 8 innings. And so we were so close making it down to Montgomery this past year. In baseball, they made it to the playoffs for the first time in several years. They lost in the first round to Fayette County, but it was still a successful year for baseball. Another sport that did really, really well at our school was our track team. They had, I think, over 20 qualify for state.
Wow.
We had Paige Jacobs, signed a college scholarship to go throw at Union. And so it was very, very successful. Our cross-country team, made it to the state, both boys and girls. Our track team, both of them won county, I'm sorry. So, our track program, our cross-country program did well. Let's see here. Our basketball team, boys, they made it to, I think, sub-state, And then our girls, they came up a little short in area, but, they have all 5 starters returning this next year. So it's going to be hopefully a very good year for JV Pennington girls basketball.
Well, all right. We do appreciate you coming on with us, Paul, and we look forward to talking to you in the future. And maybe next week we get a practice update.
And I just want to say thanks to y'all for doing this show. I think it's really cool that y'all are covering Blount County sports and giving us an avenue to promote our kids. They work extremely hard, and, it's really cool that y'all do this. And thanks to Robbie and WCRL for doing this, and I'm looking forward to a great season.
All right, we appreciate it so much, man. Have a good one now.
Thank you.